What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I know what you're saying, man. What the fuck is up with your hair? I got into a dog fight. You should see the other guy. Woo! But with that being said, if you guys are new here, please like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Make sure you guys are checking the bio for the free VIP, Instagram. Everything you'll ever need to support me is in that bio. So please make sure you guys are taking your time and checking it out because I do post videos like this every single day. Stay tuned because I might post college basketball or the NBA. But for this video is strictly for Thursday night football. Probably the worst game we'll have all year is the Jets versus the Patriots. Although, hold the phone because the Jets are on a 3-game win streak. I don't think it matters. In my opinion, I think the Patriots right now are the best team in the AFC. A very fraudulent AFC team. In my opinion, I don't think the Patriots have really done anything. They haven't really beat a good team. They got embarrassed by Buffalo, and they just really haven't beat anybody. But yeah, with that being said, before we jump straight into it, man, we do have our NBA picks from last night. It's looking pretty good. So hopefully you Taylors are locked in with that because it looks like Denny Advia has 19. We need 24. It's third quarter, and then we need 2 more Jaime Jaquez assists. He should be in the game. He is their best guard. Jaime Jaquez has been one of their better players. So that's looking good on that front. But I got you guys with 3 free picks in this video. Again, please make sure you guys are checking out the bio for the Instagram. I am going to be try to be posting videos every single day there. It's not going to be much different between YouTube or Instagram. So whether you guys like Instagram because it is a little easier to access videos and they're a lot quicker, or if you like to support both, man, you guys are actually truth if you guys like doing that. But before I jump into it, man, make sure you guys are checking out your promo section. I saw that Prizepicks is going to be dropping some random promos leading up to Thanksgiving. So make sure you guys are checking your promos, even as little profit boosters. I know you guys who bet crazy amount of money. Those go a long way when you have high bets. With that being said, let's start us off, man. For the first pick, we are starting with Jets running back Breece Hall under on 57.5 rushing yards. I know what you're saying. Hey, man, he's been cooking. I understand that. This Patriots offense or defense has not allowed more than 60 rushing yards to a single running back all season. Breece Hall has been iffy. He's not been that good. As of late, he's actually been pretty good. As you can see, he had 83 against Cleveland. That is a very good run defense. Since he's terrible, Carolina is very good. Denver is very good. And Dallas is garbage. So in the games where he's played a great defense, it has been a little up and down. He has not played anything like New England. New England has by far the best run defense in the NFL. They signed Milton Williams in this offseason. They have whatever Guttix or whatever his name is. They have a lot of good tackling secondary players. Christian Gonzalez is one of the most aggressive cornerbacks in the NFL. So as much as you want to say, but Breece Hall doesn't really run up the middle. Doesn't matter when you have literally the best tackling cornerback in Christian Gonzalez. But yeah, New England has not allowed more than 60 rushing yards to a single running back all season. For the next one, we are going to be heading over to if it would load, sorry. And we're going under on Travion Henderson's rush yards. I understand that this guy broke out last week. I'm not buying it. Tampa Bay is a terrible run defense. If you guys watch that, one of his 60-yard runs, I am being so serious. Anybody that can run a 4.6 40-yard dash or anybody that is just decently fast, I can go hand it off to an autistic kid at the school grounds who runs decently fast. Could have scored a touchdown there, guys. Go look at the tape. He lowered his shoulder and didn't get touched at all. And if you guys don't know, ever since Antoine Winfield got hurt, he has been ridiculously slow. Tape doesn't lie. Antoine Winfield is a slow safety. I get it. He ran a 4.5 at the combine. It doesn't matter because when the pads are on and after the injury, Antoine Winfield was slow. It was a one-on-one Travion Henderson versus Antoine Winfield. Henderson already had the extra step and Antoine was on the side. He just ran straight. If you guys actually truly watched the game, he had 2 50-yard runs. The first 50-yard run, I'll give it to him. He broke one tackle in the backfield and again was just off to the races. The second one was completely brutal. That was probably the easiest 50-yard run I have ever seen in the NFL. I'm not buying the hype. I watched this guy get 12 other carries and they went nowhere. You guys take 110 You guys take his 110 rushing yards that he did have in that game. You can say, oh, 147 against Tampa Bay. That's pretty good. Cool. Tampa Bay is one of the bottom 5 run defenses in all of the NFL. He did finish the game with 147 yards. With that being said, in 2 plays, had 120 yards in 2 plays. So you're telling me he had 12 carries. Realistically, I know it's so stupid to say to take away those 2 plays, but realistically, you're telling me he was really 10 for 23. I'm not buying it. He had the 2 broken plays because of this Tampa Bay defense. New York is a way better tackling team. You have Jamin Sherwood, who's a phenomenal tackler. Quincy Williams, who I know has been bouncing in and out of the starting lineup, is another phenomenal tackler. You have Will Anderson or Will McDonald, who is another phenomenal tackler. Jermaine Johnson, another phenomenal tackler. Just a lot of tacklers that can make tackles on this New York team. They have been one of the better run defenses all in all of football. And yes, I know a lot of those stats are inflated due to having Quinnen Williams, but as of late, they are ranked 18th at stopping the run. 79.5 is not okay. You guys can see, you get a real glimpse at what he really did. Is kind of comparable. Atlanta and New York are literally neck and neck when it comes to run defense. He had 55 against Atlanta. That was still no Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson is out. They are boosting this line for absolutely no reason. I am smashing the under on 79.5 rush yards on Travion Henderson. For the next one, we are going to go with a guy who I was shocked to see had a line here, but was the perfect player to take, would be on Arian Smith. Just a lot of mouths to feed on this offense. Not to mention, look at how many players have lines here. I'll get into the analytics on why I took this under. Look, you have Isaiah Wilson, Jeremy Rucker, Isaiah Davis, Brees Hall, Tyler Johnson, Mason Taylor. Not to mention, A.D. Mitchell should have a line. Alan Lazard should have a line. There is a lot of mouths to feed on this offense. Arian Smith is not one of the mouths that Justin Fields likes to feed. With 23 yards, that catch came off of garbage time in a broken play. 14 against Dallas. Again, that was garbage time, and it was also a broken play. In these games, Justin Fields threw for over 255 passing yards in both those games when he has had those yardages. He is not going to do that. As you guys can see, Justin Fields' line is at 136 passing yards. So you're telling me that the receiver 6 is going to catch a 10-yard ball, 11-yard ball when his total line is 136, and there's about maybe 7 players that catch balls on this offense? I'm not buying it. 10.5 is ridiculously high. Not to mention, New England is literally the best team when it comes to stopping receivers from catching the ball. Other than that, it's Atlanta, and they are neck and neck. Like I said, New England and Atlanta are completely neck and neck when it comes to defense. They're going to shut down Arian Smith. As you can see, Denver, good defense, 0. Carolina, defense, 0. Cleveland, good defense, 0. You're noticing a trend here. New England has a great defense. Cincy, bottom 2. Dallas, bottom 2. So you're noticing a little bit of a trend here. When they put up points, rarely do they ever put up points. They did that against Cincy and they did that against Dallas, both garbage time teams. They just don't. They don't do what they do. And normally, if this game so forward Jets score a bunch of points, then maybe Arian Smith catches the line. But when they have played a good defense all year, Arian Smith has gone under on a top 15 defense all season. The entire year Arian Smith has played for the Jets, he has never gone over this line. Just putting salt on the wound that this Patriots defense is top 5, maybe even top 3. I have seen people argue that this is the best defense in the NFL. But yeah, with that being said, guys, sorry for the long video. I thought I would get you guys a little bit more analytics. I know people wanted that. But we got over on Brees Hall, 57.5 rushing yards. Or under on Brees Hall, 57.5 rushing yards, under on Travion Henderson, 79.5 rush yards, and over or under on Arian Smith's 10.5 receiving yards. I know what you guys are saying. Why are you rocking with the unders? Unders, in my opinion, on Thursday Night Football have been absolutely butter for me. We have been on an absolute heat streak on the NBA or on NFL Thursday Night Football. Trying to talk. Let's go. Another Jaime Hawkins assist. We just need one more. But these Thursday Night Football games, you guys notice, they are not the greatest. I think New England's going to absolutely blast this team. I get it. They're on a 4-game win streak. I'm not buying it. I'm taking New England money line. So there you go for that. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.